might know, some people might not know. But it pretty much comes down to the point of we have Jay Hobbs around us doing shit with us. He hangs out with us, does jobs with us, but at the same time, you know, like as much as I love Jay Hobbs, he's a bit of a fucking idiot. And I think everyone knows that, right? So it boils down to, do you wanna keep him around and deal with him being an idiot, or do we tell the guy to kick rocks? In my opinion, that's basically what this comes down to. Does anybody not know what happened?
I don't know. I know a little bit, not all of it.
Future, you wanna explain what happened?
Hell no.
Okay, so how about you explain what happened, because you was the one that was there.
So pretty much, we were gonna do a cargo ship, and there was like only 5 of us around, and we were asking on the radio, "Hey, we need a 6th. We need a 6th." Couldn't find a 6th. 20 minutes later goes by, still didn't have a 6th. So I told Lovemore, Idiot, Omar, I was like, "All right, you guys want me to make a call, get somebody?" I get a call, get somebody. The whole time, we were looking for, we couldn't find nobody, and then we get somebody, and then at that point, Jay's like, "Okay, why don't we bring Daisy?" And I was like, "Well, we already got a 6th." And then we hear Daisy on the radio say like, "Oh, I'm going to sleep. It's fine anyways." The whole time he's adamant about getting Daisy. I'm like, "All right, bro, we already got a fucking 6th. It's already been made. We already decided." And he's still adamant about it. And then he even goes and he brings Lovemore and Idiot to the side, talking to him like, "Hey, we need to get Daisy in the 6th." I'm like, "All right, you keep bringing this dumb shit up and you keep changing up the fucking plan after we already made the decision, you're going to get benched." Dude had a little hissy fit. I was like, "All right, get the fuck out. You're not going with us." And he walks out the warehouse and he starts shooting my car up literally 1 foot outside the warehouse door.
All right. Anybody got any questions? Confused about?
On top of that, it wasn't just that one scenario, right? It's been a collective.
Yeah,
of things,
there's been a
yeah.
few things, but in my opinion, this is like his biggest fuck up, right?
Yeah.
So again, like what this comes down to is, you know, we're doing stuff with this guy. Like some people like him, some people don't like him, some people take him on jobs, some people don't. He's doing some stupid shit. We just got at this point, we just got to decide, like, do we keep him around, or do we not keep him around? That's basically what it is. It's that simple. The guy's not getting mixed signals, and some people in this gang like him, and some people take him along, and he meets somebody else from this gang, and they just completely don't fuck with the guy, you know?
Can I say I find it really, really sad that Jay Hobbs, who's not in the gang, is sticking up more for people that are around the gang and helping the gang and being a part of things than our own gang members.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree with that completely.
Rissa, but in that situation, I don't think it applies to that because we literally did not know Rissa was around.
I think he does the opposite. I think he only respects certain people in this gang and disrespects other people. I think completely opposite of that, Rissa.
I don't know. I feel like he's sticking up for the people that aren't sticking up for themselves. That's just my opinion.
Who would that
like,
be?
I'm not against
Daisy's not even in the gang.
Daisy's not in the gang, but like, are we not going to value the people that are around the gang and helping out
No,
constantly?
I agree, but she's not even in the gang. So your statement was incorrect.
I didn't say in the gang. I'm saying people that are helping out the gang and should be valued. You have people that are around this gang doing so much to try to be even adjacent to us and a part of us and like helping out, but we're choosing people from other gangs versus them and giving them the opportunity to shine and get to know us better, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Rich is not wrong, right? At the end of the day, like,
Quick comment, yeah.
anytime there's any type of, I'm not saying you guys can't hang out with other people, right? That's not what this is. You guys can hang out with whoever the fuck you want to hang out with. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do with whoever. I don't give a fuck, right? Like, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, whenever there's these big jobs that we have, you know, we go to the cargo ship or we go hit a crate, ammunition crate, whatever the fuck. When it comes to those big jobs, at the end of the day, we should be taking our gang, our hang-arounds, and people that, you know, help out this gang, people that associate with the gang, right? Those people should be taken. At the same time, people that are not a part of this gang, or who are just helping the gang, can't be expecting to go to anything. They're not guaranteed anything, right? They're not. But Rich is not wrong.
I don't think Daisy expected to go, but no one even called her, from my understanding, to ask her. Everybody just assumed that she didn't want to go.
But from what I understood, they didn't know she was around.
That's not okay. Okay.
I mean, I mentioned she was around a couple times.
See?
Why didn't you speak up?
I did.
I mean, it's not. It does. I mean, it's happened now, right? It's happened now. It's happened now. We can't fix it. We just need to learn from it and move forward. And I think it's yeah. It's just. I've already gone around. I went down to the cubby the other day, yesterday, straight after all this stuff yesterday, and I spoke to Daisy. I spoke to a few of the other sellers and told them to pass it around that if they hear things like, oh, we need 2 for a job, whatever, that we want to hear yes or no. We don't want to hear this fucking if you need me. It's if they want to come, they want to come, or they're not coming, they're not coming. And I've told them to pass it all around, so it's getting passed around as we speak. So I mean, really, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. And if it is, then it's fucking on them.
The people that are helping us, and are trying to be adjacent to us and get to know us better, and we're trying to get to know them better. I'm not saying they should be like absolute priority. Like obviously gang will come first, hangarounds will come first, but I mean, if we have a spot, we should include them.
Okay, so I have a question. Is Jay Hobbs helping us?
I think so.
Oh.
Well, he's included me. He's gone on jobs. He's given us stuff. I mean, he's an idiot, don't get me wrong, but I mean, we all have idiot moments.
I mean, he is down to do anything. I mean, yesterday, right? Like, even though it was dumb, he wasn't going to let Beamer be taken by the cops, you know? We had to shoot up the whole PD, well, you know, all 8 of them at Senior Buns. Because, like, he was doing that for us. Even if it was dumb as fuck, you know, like, in his own way. He's down for the cause.
Like, he's over dramatic and takes things to the extreme and is kind of emotional, but I mean,
nah, somebody said never argue with a flat earther. It's
like,
crazy.
I can't deny that he helps us.
Alright, so again, like I think what this boils down to is you just got to decide what we're doing with Jay Hobbs. Because the guy's definitely getting mixed signals from everybody in this gang. One minute he's banned from the block, the next minute he's unbanned from the block. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting very mixed signals from the whole gang. So us as a collective, we just have to agree on one thing with that guy. It's just that simple. Do we keep him around? Do we give him a chance? Or no?
I think the question is, does anybody not like Jay Hobbs?
I think listen, I think everybody likes Jay Hobbs. The question is, do people want to put up with his stupidness, right? That's what it comes down to.
Exactly. But like, the first question is like, nobody dislikes him, nobody hates him. But like, at that point, does anybody like really hate dealing with his shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the next question. Who can't stand dealing with his problems that will inevitably be more of every week?
Okay, well, it's already, he's brought multiple problems already, and it's not even part of the game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, listen, Billy, listen. Yeah, he does nothing different that all of you do. The only thing he ever fucked up on was shooting outside the warehouse, and that's really about it. Yeah, I feel like you guys are tripping.
Wait, didn't he shoot Bimo, Future, and Thomas?
Okay, but are we really gonna go down that subject when Forehead has Molotov?
Yeah, now we're going into the past.
Jamal. I think that's a pointless argument with this group because everyone here shoots each other.
What would you guys?
That's cap.
That's not cap. I mean, how far back you really want to go with this, Future?
Bitch, you don't even know shit back there. What the fuck you talking about? All you heard was shit.
See,
you don't even know what happened.
It's a
pointless.
You're gonna bring up something from 8 years ago. Crazy.
Are you stupid? I don't think you shot Poe 8 years ago, bro.
Talking about when I aimed for his tire and shot him in the toe.
You see, that's what this is a pointless argument. I don't think we should talk about this. It's just pointless.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. All of us do dumb shit.
Okay, do we reckon though that Jay Hobbs would be different if he was like a hangaround or something?
Billy, please, Billy.
Okay, do you think it would be different if he was like a hangaround or something, like actually sort of affiliated? Would we still be here in discussion?
I mean, he would behave the same way. I don't think there'll be a difference.
Yeah, but would we still be having this discussion, or would we be like, oh fuck, it's just another one of the boys fucking doing dumb shit? You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like he'll understand that he's a hang around and like anyone else in the gang, is above him. Like he'll just like listen to orders, no?
I mean, you would hope so, but I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. Jay's problem is that he doesn't value Future and Forehead's or anything. He just doesn't respect them in a way that is like respectful of their like rank. You know what I'm saying? He just thinks that it's all in the past and that Forehead isn't a leader and Future's not like a core foundational member of the gang. You know what I'm saying?
I would agree with you if he was in the gang.
Yeah, but it's like.
Yeah, but like he's not in the gang yet, so like he's not a hang around. Like I don't know, like you're just gonna treat them like
just to be
however he
like
treated them.
blunt. Yeah, he doesn't have to at this point.
Yeah.
If he's a hang around, he does, and he's gonna have that
Yeah.
expectation on him. And if he doesn't, then he's not a hang around anymore.
But that's what I'm getting at, right? If he's a hang around, we could trial it, see what he's like as a hang around, and then look, you can still fucking tell him to get fucked and hit the road. You know what I mean?
Like he has to respect Future, and he has to respect Forehead as a hang around. He doesn't have the option. He can't be like, I'm a free agent anymore. He's a fucking hang around.
The only problem is I'm a bit real, right? Like I don't think we make him a hang around because people that deserve it way before he does. There's people out there that have been helping us for a long time.
Exactly.
Then this whole discussion is pointless.
Well, the discussion is, do we tell the guy to fuck off or no? That's the discussion over here.
I say no.
There's one, like I said before, 1 minute the guy's banned from the block, the next minute he's unbanned from the block. Then like he's getting mixed signals. Like we have to be on the same page with this guy. Do we tell him, yo, you can stay around and we can do shit with us, or you go fuck off? That is what the point of this discussion is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If he's not becoming a hang around, I'm gonna be the first one to say, I'm gonna say fuck off, because it's just gonna be a fucking constant circle of shit. He's already had how many fucking things,
I mean, are we gonna like put it in a vote or what?
You can put in a vote.
We can do, if you want him to fuck off, stand up. If you are okay with him staying around, sit down.
No,
I'm just not gonna have a vote on this because I feel like it's a pointless discussion. I feel like we're having this discussion. I feel like we're having this discussion. We're either gonna make him a hang around and tell him to shape up, or tell him to fuck off.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree. And there are people more deserving, but at this point, it's like, if it's
who's
too
more
early
deserving?
for Jay to become a,
Daisy?
I think Daisy and Sly are like better candidates.
100%.
For effort put in.
Listen, I agree with you. I agree with you, but like I feel like Mike just said, right? There is people that deserve it more than he does. That's the only reason I don't want to do that. But I think you are right.
I don't think it would taint it if all 3 of them became hang-arounds. I don't think it would taint it. Because like you said before, not everybody makes the cut.
All 3 being hang-arounds?
Nah, we're not making people hang out at the same time.
We already had like look how big the gang is, and we're missing like how many people are we missing? Like
Can I ask though, like
8 more.
Because I've seen Sly here and there, but besides, I mean, I caught him doing moonshine once. I know he grows weed. What else has Sly really like added to anything so far? Because whenever stuff happens, he's the quietest one in the fucking entire city. He doesn't really speak up about nothing, which is fine, but it's hard to notice what he does though.
I mean, he definitely helps in with chases and stuff. Like usually, like whenever we race, he like will race with us. Like he'll definitely. But I feel like he's like the quiet one. Like he would not go there unless he was invited.
Well, that's why I'm asking for those that do know. You know what I'm saying? Because I've not really done much with him.
I mean, I talk with him. His problem, he keeps saying like he doesn't want to overstop, and I'm like, you're just being fucking stupid. I mean, that's what I told him. I'm like, either you start involving yourself more, or your opportunity is gonna pass up, and he knows.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, there's people in the gang that help the gang or partake within the gang in different ways. Not everyone like fucking sits there and gets into 20 chases, and you know what I'm saying. Like some people, like Sly, for example, grows weed for the gang, or does something, behind closed doors, right? Like not everybody in the gang just fucking. You get what I'm saying? People do different shit in different ways.
For those that do know, I'm just curious. I haven't really got to know him that well.
I think there's a difference between the people that are quiet and working away behind the scenes, and people that expect to be invited or to jobs and that, or feel like they're being left out. I mean, Sly's not in that category. He just does his thing. You know what I mean? Like, so he's not really causing any issues.
None of the people that we're talking about here are that type of person where they have any type of expectation. Jay's his own thing, but like Daisy and Sly are just down to help. They like hanging, like, who they want to be with. And they're like, Daisy used to do not much, right? And then we started speaking about this. Now look at her now. Daisy's down to do anything. She does jobs with us. She does the Oxy shit. For like 2 weeks, she did it without earning a single dollar. And then she finally was like, hey, I'd like to be paid. Like, that's something that she's doing.
I fucking told her to.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything for free, bro.
But it's like, I mean, that's just how it is. I don't think any of those people are people that are trying to force their way in or like stepping over any lines. Not one of them. Even Jay, as fucked as that sounds, Jay's always down to sit out, even if he bitches when Future says it. He's always down to give up his spot.
I've seen it too, yeah.
I mean, I've had discussions with some of the sellers down there, mainly yesterday, but I said to them, you know, like, as I said, I told them if they're invited to jobs, then just say yes or no. I've also fucking said, like, obviously gang members and that come first, so, you know, don't get fucking disheartened and shit if you don't get to come on a job or some shit. Like, I've made that clear to them as well as of yesterday. And I think that's something to carry forward as well with new people coming down to sell on the block, is to make that fucking clear to them that that's their job, you know what I mean? Or, you know.
Yeah. But Sly doesn't enjoy doing jobs and stuff. He just kind of like, he said like he was like just doesn't want to overstep and stuff.
Yeah, he's talked to me about it too.
He does a shit ton with me.
Right. So I mean, listen. The one thing I heard, one thing I heard
too.
people bring up is this this thing about people being scared to, like, I guess, speak up or ask. Listen, on one hand, like, I understand that there's some people in the gang, or even I guess outside the gang, that don't want to overstep, and I completely get that, right? Like, it's definitely a thing. But at the same time, some people will just like, I can't help a motherfucker if I'm on the radio and I say, yo, we need 2 people for this job. Who wants to come? If no, and if people are too scared to respond, and if they say, I guess you know, if you need me, I guess I could come. Like, I don't need no, I guess I just say I'm coming. If I'm asking for people to come, that is like the one time motherfucker should be saying, yeah, I'm down to go, because you're being invited, right? Like, that's the whole point of it. So if people are too scared to say it at that point, then there's nothing we can do for them. It's just that simple.
I'll speak on my experience. Like, I totally get that now. But when I first kind of joined and started, it's hard. There's a lot of loud personalities, and it's a good thing in this group, right? So it's kind of hard to find where you like fit in. And so I understand when people are like looking from the outside, trying to fit, like, find a place to do jobs and participate, right? So I get it, but it's like a speed bump that you kind of have to get over. And the way I got over it was people like Bimo and Omar and Vidal, like, inviting me out on jobs and stuff, and getting kind of more comfortable, you know? So I feel like if we invite people that might be struggling with like what I did, it might help them out a little bit to get over that speed bump and feel more comfortable just to speak up.
The thing
I'm not saying we have to like
that,
baby them, but yeah.
The thing I think about that, Rissa, is like, I agree, and we spoke about me agreeing, but I think like that's not a Forehead and Ming thing. That's on like all of us. Everybody that's like gone through that, we need to be the people to do it, because when shit's going crazy and Forehead and Ming say, yo, I need 2 people, it's not on them to sit there and coddle someone on the block. It's on all of the members to treat people we fuck with in a way where they can like respond when it matters. So like, I don't think Forehead needs to change a thing, right? Because
no,
it's
I'm not
us.
saying they change.
No,
Yeah,
I know you're not, but like,
but
that's
we
an
need
us
to
thing.
include them and get them more comfortable to
Like,
where they'll be
if
like,
we want people in the
speak up.
gang, if we fuck with them, they need to feel like, at the very least, maybe they're not going to call up Ming and say, yo, let's do a boost, but they can at least call up us and like use all of the rest of the members as like a stepping stone to kind of build that up. And if they still can't do it, I mean, then it's bad luck. You know what I'm saying? That it's not meant to be, you know?
True.
You tried your best.
Yeah, as long as we're kind of giving them that opportunity, you know?
100%.
I just want to say that I think if someone wants to be part of a gang, they would try to include themselves and stuff to get into that gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're like shy and don't talk, like, if you want to be part of something, I think you would try to include yourself in that. You know, I don't think you should be going like, I'm gonna sit back and maybe I'll get picked to go with someone on something. You know, I think you should be trying to fucking put yourself out there to go like, yo, take me, motherfucker, I want to go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways of taking initiative, right? You can be loud, or you can be more direct with people in private, and then they can help boost you up, you know? It's like, be smart with it. I mean, I think Daisy's doing a better job at that now. Also, I don't know why Sly is having problems with that, because wasn't he like, is it the same Sly that was in charge of that group? with the team
BSK
shit?
and Black Lotus. Yeah.
I'm sure he's
That's
been
what I
in
said.
it
I
before,
thought like
no?
he was a leader, you know. So
He
Yeah, like,
never.
what
The
the
thing
fuck?
about him, Ming, is like he never wanted to be a leader. It always kind of fell into his lap. I don't know about BSK, but in the Black Lotus thing, it was just like the company fucked his group over, and they kind of just looked to him. And the reason it failed is because he didn't want it to end like that. He just wanted to have like a crew, and it turned into a game. At least that's what he told me. I feel like he's definitely the quiet type where he'd rather be like the 2IC than the the shot caller. That's my take.
Another thing I want to say, is it possible that we break off and make a different group? Like for people that like like hang around, I don't know, like a hang around group instead of like a street team type of group, like less less people in a big group.
I mean,
what?
Start like dude,
Like leave the gang or what?
No.
Like
What he's
break off and make your own thing, like a group of hang arounds.
Listen.
Listen,
Okay,
there's different time zones.
We are that deep, but these days we're that deep that like, if the gang is doing something, you're gonna have at least another like 4 or 5 people to do some other shit with. Look at the amount of people we have right here. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same with like if people are selling weed on the block, that's not all you have to do. You know, you don't literally have to stand there and just sell weed all day. You can go do other shit too.
I'm actually glad you said that, Ming, because like look at a lot of the people that have come in and become members and things like that. Like all of us sort of had like a little side hustle thing that we were trying to build on the side. You know, Mike had all this big dog noodle thing that he was trying to like get that pumping. Like everyone had a little side hustle. You know, the big three, they had their thing going. Like some of these other guys, they don't have anything else that they want to achieve. They're just down there trying to push, and they're not really trying to build anything else on the side. So they kind of get I don't know how to explain it, but do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
well, that's on them though.
Listen.
Yeah, it is on them.
At the end of the day, if there's some type of job going on and some of the gangs like we're doing something, that doesn't mean you guys have to set the block and do fucking nothing, right? Like grab the people that are around and go do some other shit. Like it's always, get what I'm saying? Just because somebody's doing something doesn't mean you can't do something of your own. You have to set the block selling weed or whatever the fuck.
Hey, Maynard Morning Crew's always taking people.
Fucking weak ass morning crew. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Weak ass
Massive
shit.
mammoth gang.
What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of us always around in one particular group, and there's not. Sometimes people you need to go do something else.
Yeah, bro, what are you saying? I'm
pretty much saying
I feel like some people though to go do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around. You need to start doing your own thing if you're trying to like wait to go be around with the big group of people.
Who do you have in mind? Who do you have in mind? Because you gotta be talking about someone.
I'm just saying.
Oh
fuck! Hold on.
Previous conversation.
This guy wants the ECs and the Besties, bro.
No.
How about
Billy? Let me speak. What he's trying to say is like we should make like a like a big 3 group where these people are kind of self-sufficient, but that's not on us.
Yeah.
The bottom line is right now we do not need more members. None of those people on the block we need in the gang for any particular purpose. The only people that we'll ever get in the gang from now on will be people that like actually shine through that we want. All these people on the block, hey, if you want to come do shit and hang out and we need you, hey, that's fine. That's what the block's for. But like, I don't give a fuck about any of them joining the gang, right? And that'll only change in a month or 2 when you just decide. Like, it's a natural thing. If these people are bored and miserable, I don't care. That's on them. They need to figure out. They need to make their own big 3. They need to do it.
Wait, so are you talking about the sellers outside the gang?
Yeah,
I'm saying anyone that wants to be part of the gang, go do your own fucking thing, and I don't know.
We've been saying this. I feel like we've been saying the same shit for 10 minutes now.
Yeah, we have.
I literally pretty much said that at the start ages ago. Like, let's communicate with them that.
Is there anything else we're going to discuss?
Oh, I'm not clean anymore.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I need
hard fellow.
Yeah.
I need all the hand grenades to leave.